Pry also noting Bass's.
The 10 News Weather Authority from the JES Weather Center.
Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Edward Shaw. I'm not going to lie, I didn't think our Skycam was working when I looked at it most recently. But overall, that's just how much fog's on the ground right now out towards Wytheville. A very foggy start to the morning, but a lot of that's going to lift as we start getting a little bit warmer and see more sunshine coming in the mid-morning. We're going to be a bit warmer today than what we saw yesterday, but temperatures really begin to climb early on this week before giving way to a little bit more of a rainy pattern to close out this week. As for what we're seeing throughout the region this morning, again, biggest thing being the fact that we're seeing some of that fog lingering within Wytheville and parts of the New River Valley. Now, a lot of the reason you're seeing it start to dissipate a little bit isn't because the fog's going away, but because we're seeing more sunshine, and that certainly affects some of the fog that shows up on our satellite here on this graphic. As for what we're seeing here for the next few days, though, well, going to be nice and cool for today with temperatures already in the 60s throughout the region, but that changes very quickly as we go into Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesday of this week. For now, though, we're going to be enjoying these 60, 50-degree temperatures throughout the region, but later on, that's going to be when we're going to have to start to really look at what we're going to be talking about with rainfall. Your 10 to 10 for today, mostly clear throughout the day, plenty of sunshine, with temperatures getting up to about 83 degrees by the mid-afternoon. Overall, high temperatures, Roanoke about 83, Blacksburg 81, Lynchburg 84, South Boston and Danville both at 85, and Covington at 84 degrees. So a pretty mild day today, a little bit cooler than average still as the heat returns later on in the week. We go to 83 tomorrow, so pretty similar tomorrow, but then back to the mid-80s up on Tuesday. Running about average Tuesday, Wednesday, mid to upper 80s. And then 88 on Thursday, and that's going to be the day we start seeing a little bit more widespread rainfall. Looking at what's going on in the tropics, two areas we're watching. The first going to be that one system that's further out into the central Atlantic. Not worried about that one. The one that's just coming off the coast of Africa is going to be the one we got to watch for, though, as it's expected to develop into a tropical storm. Very likely this becomes our first hurricane of the year. Still remains to be seen if it's going to impact anywhere or not. But right now, preliminary model indications are suggesting that it's going to turn and go right back out to sea. Your 7-day outlook, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s throughout the course of the week, with rainfall returning by the end of the week. Abby?